All right, shalom, shalom. Real Hebrew Israelites coming week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of America and the society. We gonna start out giving all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work, and a few sisters that are listening and learning and being obedient to their husbands. This the brother Madazawa Yunya, aka Mataz.
It's the brother Yarmaiva.
And just hopping into another quick, sit down, basically touching on this, the lie that's been going around for over years now. And I'm just let the video play. We're gonna just go start from right there and get into it. So I'm gonna let the video play. Let me just pull it back and hit the thing.
It says about the Native Americans.
Let's watch this video.
Listen to what Jane Elliott says about the Native Americans.
We're still teaching that Columbus discovered America. We're still teaching that those people who lived here were called Indians because of Christopher Columbus. It's all a bunch of hokum. It isn't true. The first people that inhabited this continent and every other continent on the face of the earth came from Africa. People from Africa came to what we call the North American continent between 20,000 and 10,000 years before Columbus was a gleam in his father's eye. What we call black people were here before there were any white people on the face of the earth. There were no white people until enough people from Africa moved into the northern climates, and their skin, their hair, and their eyes got lighter as they were exposed to less and less melanin, not sunshine, so their bodies produced less and less melanin. That's the only reason my hits.
No, we're gonna stop right there because he going off now. But like he said from the jump that the people that was originally over here was that came over to the so-called Americans was the Northern Kingdom, and we can get that. Can you grab that in Second Esdras when they you know what I'm talking about? Second Esdras when they the Lord brought them over to this land. All right, yeah, we got it right here. He go ahead and read that Second Esdras.
All right, and shall lay before them their evil thoughts, and the torments wherewith they shall begin to be tormented, which are like unto a flame, and he shall destroy them without labor by the law which is like unto me. And whereas thou sawest that he gathered another peaceable multitude unto him, those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Osei the king, whom Salmanasar, the king of Assyria, led away captive.
So yeah, in the Syrian captivity, them tribes, because they was going through so much shit. That's why I was talking about that, all them evils and stuff. They ended up getting pushed out of that land and had to come over here, what you would call America today, because of all of the judgment, man. That was happening to the Northern Kingdom, because the Southern Kingdom was still over there. They was ruling Europe, but the Northern Kingdom came over here because they was going through that judgment. But you even have certain Southern Kingdom that came with them, because you gotta think about some of them like, nah, man, I'm gonna roll with my bros. They not. We don't look. I ain't looking at them as separated from us. So you would have some of the Southern Kingdom came that with them as well. So that's why they would say Negroes has been over here too.
Finish the scripture up.
Yeah, kind of.
And he
pull it back up.
And he carried them over the waters, and so they came into another land.
Exactly, man. They got carried over the waters and they came to another land because they was going through them tough hurricanes and stuff, man. When you getting carried over them waters, man, it was a lot. The Lord literally protected them, because when Cristobal Colon was coming over there, a lot of people died. On them ships, they had a lot of shipwrecks because of the waves and all of that, the tidal waves and all of that. So it was very hard. So this proved right here that it been in that movie 1492 that Cristobal Colon read the book of Esdras. He said it. I have read the book of Esdras in the movie. So he knew that it was people already over here. The reason why he even gathered 5 Hebrew interpreters. to even be able to communicate with them people that was over here in this land. That's how he knew they spoke Hebrew, because they was having ancient artifacts. You know, you even have in New Mexico. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull it up real quick. So right here, you see the Los Lunos Decorous Stone, and they got the 10 Commandments in Hebrew on here, and it definitely got the name Yahweh on there. Of course, that's how we know that's his name. Man, all you got to do is just go through history right there, Yahweh. So all you have to do is just go through history. See, Yahweh right there. I don't know if y'all can see it. You know, if y'all can see it, then y'all see it. But if you know the Hebrew, you can understand that, man. So that's why he had 5 Hebrew interpreters. So this man is correct that these people came over here, you know, and stole this land from them, because they came over here first. Is there more to that? That was it?
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So these devils gotta pay and get Judah and Israel will oppress together. Grab that. Because that just shows you that, hey, our people was oppressed over here together. Because after they came over and they started putting them in slavery, they started putting them on the same slave ship. That's why it was called the triangular slave trade, because they was going to different parts of the world, which they got taken by the conquistadors, the so-called Native Americans and the Latinos, man. That's why a lot of the Latinos speak Spanish today, because they was being taken by the conquistadors. And us, you know, the Southern Kingdom was speaking English because we was getting took by the so-called Americans. So it just all shows you, man, that these devils robbed everything and stole everything. Go ahead, you got that.
Jeremiah 50:33.
All right, go ahead.
Thus said the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go.
So yeah, man, they was oppressed together, man. So this is just proving prophecy, man. Prophecy, you can't see. This is how we know the Bible is 100% real. Prophecy. If prophecy ain't happening, then the book would have been false. But the prophecies let you know that this book is real. Then this off the law itself. The Lord tell you not to eat pork. The Lord tell you not to do this. He tell you these things because what happens? These things jack you up later. When you are going outside of the laws of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, and you doing your own thing and following your own way. And you can't follow your own thing in your own way. You got to follow the ways of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, and his way, simple as that. You following any other way outside of that, you're going the hell off. And you're going to be destroyed. Simple as that. But we're going to get Psalms, grab Psalms 49 and 11. Because this is just proving that, hey, man, these people stole everything. And then they named, because it wasn't even called America. It was called what in the second Esdras 13? It said Asherus. So it wasn't even called America at first. They named it on after that, man. Go ahead.
Psalms 49:11.
Matter of fact, hold on. Let me go ahead and read that scripture.
Okay. Psalms 49:11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They shall call their lands after their own names.
Exactly, man. And you see right here, Americano, and then you can actually, if you read it real quick, I can read it, tell you a little bit of the album.
Leo Scipio Americanus. Leo Scipio Americanus defeated Hannibal.
No, that's Africanus. Americanos over there.
Oh, con, like it.
That's Leo Scipio Africanus, the one who took over the land that y'all call Africa today, man. Because when Hannibal died, they took over. You know, this is what they do, man. They take over our shit and put their name on it.
Okay.
You know, go ahead.
Leo Scipio Africanus defeated Hannah.
Oh, hold on. We can go right back.
Leo Skippers, Africanus defeated Hannibal in the Second Punic War. Landmass Ham was named after Americanus. Amerigo Vespucci. Amerigo Vespucci was an Italian explorer, financier, navigator, and cartographer. In 1507, Martin Wildse Moeller produced a world map on which he named the new continent America.
Exactly, and this is what they did, man. So they did all of these lies, naming and putting their own shit and spin on it. But y'all don't know this history. If you knew this history, then y'all would know that these people are nothing but thieves and robbers. That's why you never trust your enemy. Matter of fact, hold that on that. So yeah, we about to grab that. That's a rock. 12 to 10.
Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusts, so is his wickedness.
So yeah, man, you don't trust your enemy, and that was the problem. How they even got taken down in the first place, the so-called Native Americans, because they trusted their damn enemy. And you're not supposed to trust your enemy. You ain't supposed to even put no faith or nothing into them, man. You know, but that's what happened. And they ended up what? They took them down. They slaughtered them, put them in slavery, and that same thing, man. So you never trust. And then a couple of our people sold out our own people anyway. That's because how the hell they get interpreters? You don't think them was sellouts? A lot of them niggas sold out, man. A lot of our people be selling out to this devil for no reason. They just want to be. They want to be so much like the Edomites, man. They think the Edomites are so cool. Nah, they ain't nothing but gangbangers and robbers. They the real gangbangers. They the real killers. They the real murderers. We ain't. That ain't us. We wasn't on that. The only time we had to put somebody to death, which was righteous kills, not murder, because when we put people to death, it was righteous. The Lord told us to do it. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai ordered us to do it. Simple as that, man. All right, yeah, finish that Sirach out. Ecclesiasticus.
I mean, that was it.
Nah, you just read 10. Read more.
My phone's like,
Read.
yeah, I got it. Okay. Next verse. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away.
So you have to be careful, man. This devil, man, he's rusty. Like when you try to clean off rust and paint over rust, that rust is still there. That's how Esau is. He just never gonna change his ways. He always gonna be the same, and he's the devil. That's all he is. He's the devil, man. You got to remember that. This man is looking to destroy everything. He don't look to uplift nothing. You know. That's why you gotta watch how this devil move, man. You gotta watch how he move, how he act, all of that, man. This man always looking to take us down and the downfall of our people. No, we got more than that's a rock. Don't jump yet. We'll get to precepts.
Okay. Set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place.
Exactly. So keep going, hold on.
Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat.
Exactly. So this is why you never, what they always say, keep my friends closer, my enemies closer. That's the dumbest shit in the world. You never keep your enemy close to you there, because what he gonna do? He gonna try to find a way to overthrow you. And Esau knew this. How you think Esau knew to make sure to keep it in your mind, to make sure to keep them closer than your own people? Because you know we was enemies with our own people as well, man. We used to get into it all the time. Jake was always getting into it with Jake. But why would you want to keep this rusty ass devil close to you? You know? Nah, man, you supposed to keep him away from you as much as you can. And what happened? He ended up overthrowing us. Keep going.
And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith.
So you have to be careful. This is why he was able to steal so-called America today. That's what America means bitter. So this is very bitter to us, man. That we even lost our land. That we had to go through these things. That we even suffering. That we have to even go to our enemies for once of all things. All of that, man, that's a curse. We shouldn't have to go to our enemies for anything. But like the dude was saying in the video, these people robbed everything. This is why you can't trust the devil. You can't put him by you. You can't make sure he close. This man is always looking to kill us, always looking to, well, not kill us, murder us, because kill means righteous act. He always looked to murder us. He's a murderer. He ready to put you to death without a cause. You don't have a reason to do anything to you. He just don't like you. He hates you.
Yeah, he was a murderer from the beginning.
So what was your precept you was trying to get?
Isaiah 31:1.
I thought you had something else, but Isaiah 31:1.
No, I did. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many, and horsemen because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. So, so these people, they're trusting to Esau. They're trust that Esau go fix everything. That make America great again spirit. That the voters, people that actually voted, they got this trust. They got this certain level of trust in Esau, but none of them trust in the Lord. That's why when Jacob's trouble come, everybody go crazy because they don't know the Lord. They never turn to the Lord, like the scripture said. They didn't go seek the Lord.
Yeah, the scripture says, "Seek the Lord while He may be found." These people don't seek Yahweh Shem Shah. They seek wickedness and maliciousness, evilness. These people that's completely out of order. Instead of getting in order with Yahweh Shem Shah. Is that the place down there? I think it is. See, yeah. So yeah, man, you gotta be careful, man, because this devil, all right, he'll destroy you, man. He'll destroy you. That's why you gotta be careful, man. You had another precept you wanted, because we gonna be closed. We can close it out.
Ecclesiastes 14:5.
Ecclesiastes or Ecclesiasticus?
Ecclesiasticus.
14:5.
He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods.
Okay. This man is evil to himself, man. That's why, look, man, this man is hey, look, he'll take his own people out to get what he wants. That's just how this devil roll, man. He don't give a care about life. He don't give a care about nothing that's value here. All he look is to destroy everything and heap everything up to himself. Matter of fact, I'll get one more scripture. Get Habakkuk 2:5. Let me go grab this real quick. Okay, read that.
Habakkuk 2:5. Yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto himself, unto him all nations, and heaped unto him all people.
Yep. So this man always look to heap everything into him, because he the devil, man. The devil gonna do what the devil gonna do. Simple as that. He gonna always be the devil, and he wanna heap everything into him. All people, everything, nations, no matter what. He looks to take over everything. This man don't want to leave. He won't even leave breadcrumbs. He won't leave nothing. He'll just steal it and rob it, because that's what he do, man. That's what he said. The gate gratters, will they not leave some grapes? So this man stole every goddamn thing. He ain't never worked for anything. He didn't work hard to get America. He didn't do nothing. It's easy to put somebody to death. That's easy. That ain't hard to be a murderer. They made that seem like that was so hard. That's not hard. I'll just take your shit. What's hard about that? What is hard about that? What make it hard? Nothing. It's easy. It's easy work. While Jake, we do everything the hard way. You know, and hope that the Lord prospers us and bless us, you know. But yeah, I'm about to close it out. You got something you want? Anything?
No.
All right, cool. Khan, we gonna give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakakadash. That's my honest to our apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work. And a few sisters that are listening and learning and being obedient to their husband. Keep pushing and doing the work. Shalom, Barak, and a Bible ball.